Okay. So, yes, can we start? Okay. So, good evening, all. Let's start our session. And as you guys know, this is the revision. Makle? Yeah, it is the revision session regarding the Caro. Echo is hearing you. Are you hearing any echo? Okay. Just give me 1 minute. I'll just share the screen and come to you. Okay. So if there is any issue, if my audio, video, etc. is not clear, just let me know. So let's start. So guys, before we start Caro, okay. So before we start Caro is like maybe it is one of the topic which is very important topic because of two reasons. One, Caro practically important. Second thing is Caro is like wherever you go, I am there. Wherever you go, we are there. So Caro is a topic which is very important. That's why in this session we have selected Caro. So guys, come on, come on, come on. Let's start. Hey, promote to you guys. Come on, put a promotion. Let's start. Hey guys, keep supporting, keep supporting, keep supporting, keep supporting. Caro note. After I finish off the session, I will share the notes in the group and the channel. So full concentration only on what we are learning. No need to write anything now. Just concentrate in 2 hours, maximum 2 hours, 15 minutes. Our target is to finish off Caro, right? You should revise only after the session with respect to topic Caro. So, come on. And we are auditing the what? As an auditor, we are doing the audit of FS. Now, this FS prepared by management as per AFRF. Now, that FS, as an auditor, we give the audit report. And our audit report, which essay? Audit report, forming an opinion and reporting on financial statements. Audit report is given as per essay 700. As per essay 700, how many contents are there for audit report? As per essay 700, how many contents are there for audit report? Totally, we have 13 elements in audit report. Okay. Now, on top of that, on top of audit report, you have an additional reporting requirement. Usual audit report to the audit report, we have an additional reporting requirement. That additional reporting is done under Caro. So Caro is continuation of which element of audit report? I'm assuming that you guys know audit report format. Title, addressee, opinion, basis for opinion, material uncertainty, ongoing concern, key audit matter, management responsibility, auditor's responsibility, location, other reporting requirement, signature, place, date. Now reply guys, Caro is a continuation of which element out of this 1 to 13 elements? Caro is nothing but extension of 10th element. You heard what is the 10th element? 10th element was other reporting requirements, other legal and regulatory reporting requirements. Is that clear for you? So Caro is an additional reporting requirement. Why do we use this word additional for Caro? Anyone? In dinner, like why we use the word additional? Because auditor usually has to report under section. Come on, company audit, section, inter and final. We have to learn the section audit report chapter. We have to report under section 143. 143, how many clauses are there in total? I mean, how many subsections are there? 1 to 15 subsections are there. All these are auditor's duty. So, duty to inquire, duty to state, all these auditor has to state. In addition to those things, in addition to duty to inquire, in addition to duty to state, auditor have to report under Caro. That's why we use the word additional reporting requirements. Which is the driving section of Companies Act for Caro? Anyone? Which is the driving section of Caro under Companies Act? 143 subsection. Come on, 143 subsection 11. And are we clear with this? Let me repeat. Financial statements are prepared. For that, we give the audit report. Our report is given as per essay 700. In essay 700, 13 elements are there. In 13 elements, Caro is the continuation of the 10th element. Either the 10th element, which is the 10th element, other legal and regulatory reporting requirements. That is the 10th element. Okay. Now, legal validity, meaning it has to come from Companies Act. Which section? 143(11). Now we call Caro as an additional reporting requirement. Why? Because on top of duty to inquire, duty to state, we report this. Ada, is this clear? If so, let's continue to the next one. Come on, life is a race. Run, 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 run. Can we go to the next? And after every page, I will be pausing so that you can digest that topic and reply. What? Can we go? Okay. And a Caro, what is the full form? Caro, full form. Company Auditors Report Order. Company Auditors Report Order. It is an order issued by MCA. Our MCA has issued this order. How many para are there for this order? Anyone? This order has totally 4 paragraphs. Makle, not 3, 4 paragraphs this order has. That order has 4 para. First para is regarding the applicability. For which all company audit, Caro reporting. And as we said, it is additional. So for which all company audit, Caro is applicable. So para 1 is applicability. Now, para 2 is the driving section which they said, as per this order, auditor of a company auditor has to report under section 143. That is para 2. Para 3 is the main. Come on, put the BGM, hero, Now come on, what? That is the main clauses, reporting requirements. How many clauses for Caro 2020? There are totally 20 plus 1. There are totally 21 clauses. These 21 clauses is as per para 3. Now, why para 4? Come on. Why para 4? Para 4 states, if auditor reports any of the above clauses negatively, if there is any negative comments, adverse comments in the above 21 clauses, auditor should state why negative, why qualified, its reasons. Did you understand those 4 para? Para 1, applicability, important. Para 2, it's just connecting para. Under 143. Para 3 is reporting requirement, very important. Para 4, reasons if any of the above 21 clauses are answered negatively or with qualification. Of this, these 2 para will help you a lot in examination. Assume a question is asked from applicability. Applicability, a question is asked. How will you start? Applicability, a question is asked. As per para 1 of the order. Now, 21 clauses are there. Allio, in para 3, 21 clauses. Examiner generally they will ask you from one clause specifically. Now, first step you identify which clause. Assume it is clause 7. How will you write? As per clause 7 of para 3 of the order. Did you understand why I mentioned para 1 and para 3 specifically here? If you start that sentence, exam answer with that sentence, as per para 1, as per para 3, applicability 1, reporting 3. So, we are going to cover in detail. First, para 1. Second, para 3. So, if this much is clear, can we go to para 1, applicability? Come on, can we go to para 1? Okay. Okay, for those who are asking what is para 2, see Sarah, for para 1 applicable companies, para 3 matters should be reported under section 143. I'm repeating, for para 1 applicable companies, matters under para 3 should be reported under 143. That is stated under para 2. It's like connecting clause, Kuta. Okay. My flow gone, flow gone. Which para? Come on. Which para? Para 1. Now, para 1 is, as we just said, what is para 1? Applicability. Now, who has to see the applicability? Who has to see the applicability of Caro? Is Caro applicable for this particular company audit? Is it auditor or management? The applicability has to be seen by auditor. Logically think, we have to report under our audit report. Now, which date you will see? Which date you will see? Is it previous year or current year, or which date you will see whether this company audit Caro is applicable? Very good. It is seen as on balance sheet date of the current year. So assume you are doing the audit of 23-24. You will see as on 31st March 2023 or 24. You are doing the audit of this year, 31st March 2024. Makla, two things you got. It has to be seen by auditor. Second, when? As on the balance sheet date. Okay. Now starting with para 1. Caro 2020 shall apply to every company audits, including the company incorporated outside India, including which company? Foreign company. Under section, foreign company under section 2 subsection 42. Except the following companies. They say for every company audit, Caro is applicable, including the foreign company, except these 5 company, Caro is not applicable. Makla, come on. Which is the first company for whom Caro is not applicable? First, banking company, as per Banking Regulations Act. Any guess why Caro is not applicable for a bank? We study in bank audit chapter. For bank audit, you will give a separate report called as LFAR as per RBI requirement. Already LFAR is a reporting requirement additional. So then why again Caro? That's why. Okay. Bank always if bank comes, one company will come attached. Which company? Insurance company. Insurance company, as per, they have a mother act, Insurance Act 1938. And as per IRDA regulation, they also have separate reporting. Auditors will have separate reporting as per the schedule. Guys, third one, company license to operate under section 8. A Section 8 company is a non-profit company. Non-profit company audit, is audit mandatory for a non-profit company? Audit is mandatory. Now, what is exempt? They need not report under Caro. Audit cheyanam, pannanam, you have to do. Okay. Can we go to the fourth one? At a OPC. OPC, one-person company. Under section 2 subsection Companies Act 62. And this is very important, very important, very important. Listen, small company. You small company. Makla, what is small company? Under section 2 subsection 85. Can we pause for 1 minute there? Can you say what is small company definition? Definition Varnaramo. Can you say the definition of small company? When a company will be deemed as a small company, first, it is not a public company. Meaning it should be a what company? Not a public, meaning private company. So exam hall, they won't say whether it is small or whatever it is. They will just give the limit. So you see whether the word exam question, company's name has this word PVT. If it is just a limited public company, then it is not small. Okay. So first condition is not a public company. Second, paid up capital of the company shall not exceed. Come on. Now the limit was increased. 4 crore. Now last year. Turnover should not exceed 40 crores. Is these three conditions and or and or is it and or? All the three conditions should be satisfied. Then only it will be what company? Then only it will be deemed as a small company. If small company, what? There are a lot of exemptions. Like IFC is not applicable. Ceiling limit is not there. Likewise, Caro is also exempt. IFC means internal financial control. Now, are we clear with first four companies? Bank, insurance, Section 8, OPC and small. Small company, bigile mukyam. What? These limits, please see. And cumulative. Okay. Last one. Come on. Private company. Subject to following condition. It are double negative. Already we are in exemptions to Caro, right? Already we are in exemptions to Caro. Now for a private company to get the exemptions, these 4 conditions are there. Now guys, support first, that private company should not be not a holding or subsidiary of public company. So the company for which we are seeking exemption, exemption claim in the company, the company in which we are seeking exemption, private company. But that private company should not have a holding or subsidiary public. If there is a holding or subsidiary public, Caro is applicable or not applicable? Public company ondengil, if our private company is having listen to the question. If our private company is having a company as holding subsidiary as public, then Caro will be applicable. They said should not have. If you have exemption, you won't get. Meaning Caro is applicable. I hope it's clear. Second, private company, that private company's PSC is paid up capital, paid up share capital plus reserves and surplus. Paid up capital plus not a free reserve, all the reserves, paid up capital as per Schedule 3 should not exceed how much amount? 1 crore. At this 1 crore, as on which date you will see? Can you say the date? It will be seen as on balance sheet date of the year. So guys, there are every chances that they can give you an extract of a balance sheet. And they will say it's a private company. Is Caro applicable? From the extract, you have to calculate paid up capital plus not a free reserve. All the reserves and surplus. Okay. Third. Guys, third. Outstanding borrowing. Outstanding borrowing. Borrowing means from whom? Banks and financial institution. Okay. Outstanding borrowing from banks and financial institutions shall not exceed same amount 1 crore. But there is a difference, Pullare. You change under. What is the difference here? Here it is outstanding. So do you take it on 31st March or any time? Since it is during at any point of time during the year. So guys, listen, even if there is an outstanding of more than 1 crore for a week or a day, theoretically speaking, Caro will be applicable or not applicable. Even for a week or even for a day, more than 1 crore is there in the year, then Caro would become applicable. Even for 1 day, meaning 365 days, all the 365 days, it should not exceed 1 crore. Exceed exemption you won't get. Engil Caro will be applicable. Can we go to 4? Total revenue. Total revenue. Hey, total revenue and turnover, is it same? No, it's different. Turnover means sales. Total revenue means, again, as per Schedule 3. Okay, as per Schedule 3. Total revenue. Continuing operation, discontinuing operation, all income shall not exceed. We first said 1 crore. Then said again 1 crore. Now put a 0 with it. 10 crore. See, revenue is usually taken during the year. And now, these conditions you will see only if it is a dash company, only if it is a private company. Exam hall, you have to look carefully to the wordings, whether the question company has this word PVT. You understand now? Puttu, company name is Puttu Private Limited. Is these conditions and or for claiming exemption? And means all you have to satisfy, or means anyone satisfy, you'll get exempt. All the 4 conditions are cumulative. Liana, it is cumulative, meaning and all conditions should be satisfied for getting the exemption. What is the meaning? So even if one condition is violated, all the conditions are violated, but it is having a holding company as public company as holding, then Caro is applicable. Did you understand that condition? And now I have a personal doubt. Ask me, no, chodike, ask me. Personal doubt, Anna. Where personal doubt, guys. Can I ask you? Don't ask me back. A company. Wait, Tasnim, I'm coming. A private limited company. A private limited company is having a paid up capital. Paid up capital of how much you want? 3 crore. Okay. Turnover of 30 crore. Is Caro applicable? Private company, paid up capital is 3 crores, turnover is 30 crores. Is Caro applicable? See, first you will check whether it falls under the category of small company. Makla, can you vouch and say? Can you verify and say, is it a small company, private company? Paid up capital is only 3 crore, up to 4 crores, okay. Turnover up to 40, it's only 30. So, all the conditions of small company are satisfied. So, can we consider this as a small company? Just reply to that. Can we consider this as a small company? Answer is yes. Now, once it is a small company, already Caro is exempt. Then do you need to sit and check? Oh, you more than 1 crore. No. Do you need to sit and check again? No. For these 5 classes of company, Caro is exempt. Once it is under the small company criteria, Caro is already exempt. Then, in my opinion, it's just my opinion. In my opinion, you need not check the remaining clause. Makla, did you understand that? Only one more point. With that, we will be finishing off para. Are you flow gone? Makla, with that, we'll be finishing para 1. Okay. So I will pause for 1 minute or 2 minutes. I will pause after I say one more thing. At this order, Caro shall not apply to audit report on consolidated financial statements except clause number 20. Very good. Clause number 21. CA final students, kindly note you have a separate chapter called as group audits, chapter number 13. So Caro will apply there. Inter students, you also have consolidated. I hope you guys know consolidated. Whenever there are group company, group, holding, subsidiary, associate, joint venture, group, they will prepare 2 financials. Like 2 sets of financials. What is that? Say for example, A, B, C, D. A is the holding company. B, C, D is subsidiary. India wants to know etra financial undakum. How many financial in this case they will prepare? Can you say how many sets of financial they will prepare? Makkale, how 4? It is 5. That's right, 5. How 5? A will prepare its own financial standalone. B will prepare B standalone. C will prepare C standalone. D will prepare D standalone. Standalone means their own financial, avangaloda financial. So 4 standalone plus A, Amma, parent. They will prepare group financial. That group financial is called as CFS. So here we have 4 standalone and 1 CFS, 5 set. So 5 set FS means how many audit? Makla, if there are 4 standalone and 1 CFS, all has to be audited. Here, CFS audit report. And I'm repeating, 4 standalone and 1 consolidated financial. Here, CFS audit report need not contain Caro clauses from 1 to 20, only 21. So for your understanding's sake, can we divide? You are doing the audit of standalone financial. Standalone, A prepares S, B prepares B's, C prepares C's, D prepares D's. Which all clauses are applicable for standalone financial audit, Caro? From clause number 1 to 20. Now for CFS, you are the auditor of consolidated financials, sir. Then which clause is applicable? Generally, Caro is not applicable except clause number 21. Reason I will say. Liana, you asked me to repeat this example. I'm repeating. 4 company A, B, C, D. അവരുടെ financial prepare ചെയ്യില്ലേ? They will prepare their financials, no? A, B, C, D. That 4 financials called as standalone. Now, 5th financial parent company, mother company, parent company A will prepare group, that is consolidated. For standalone, Caro is applicable all the clauses 1 to 20. For consolidated financial audit, Caro is not applicable except clause number 21. Guys, can you now acknowledge whether you understood this? And my intention is, think you are taking Caro to study now. These 2 hours or 2 hours 15 minutes you should study. Then you can revise. So that's my aim, Pillare. So kindly take 1 minute off. Just revise it. Any doubt, let me know. I will clarify. But before I go to the next one, I have to ask you a few questions. So guys, baby, calm down, calm down, calm down. Take rest. 1 minute. Don't go for dinner, guys. Come on, rest time. Makla, till now, all okay? Applicability is over. Para 1 is over. All okay? Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. I will clarify exemption relating to private company. So you are asking me to repeat these points? Sarah, is this? Okay. So Sarah, for the exam question, okay, we'll take Sarah Private Limited. The word private limited is there. Now, for this company audit, Caro, if you need to claim the exemption, 4 conditions. First, Sarah Private Limited should not have a holding or subsidiary as public. If they are having a public company, Caro becomes applicable. What's the logic? Public company ke more transparency, more reporting. So Caro becomes applicable. So for a private company, should not have public or should not have holding or subsidiary public. 1. Sarah Private Limited, paid up capital plus reserves as per Schedule 3, balance sheet should not exceed 1 crore. This you see as on balance sheet date. Outstanding borrowings from banks and financial institutions. Why again bank and financial? Public money. Should not exceed 1 crore. If it exceeds public funds, Caro becomes applicable. Total revenue. Makla, total revenue means not just turnover. Ella revenue, continuing, discontinuing, all the revenue, again as per Schedule 3, 10 crore during the year. Should not exceed. So if all the 4 are satisfied, all 4 conditions are satisfied, private company ke Caro is exempt. If 1 is violated, no exemption, Caro becomes applicable. I hope it's clear. Okay, CFS, can you repeat? Okay. Ada, for consolidated financials. Yeah, Ada, it is cumulative. It is cumulative. It is cumulative. Ada, I will come to that. Lokit, I'll just come to that. You just give me a minute. Ada, wait. Swapna, it is cumulative. Ada, Gokul, I'll come to you. Maklai, all your doubts I will clarify now through the example. Ada, come back, come back, come back. Rest is over. Come back to business. All there? Total revenue will include turnover, all the income as per Schedule 3. Turnover plus other income plus everything. Ada, your doubt only I'm going to say. If you are doing the audit of consolidated financial, someone asked me doubt. Only which clause is applicable? Come on, guys, only clause number 21. Now, hear very carefully the logic. Why only this is applicable? In our example, how many set of audit report will be there? And I'm asking you a different question. How many set of audit report will be there? 5 audit report. How 5 audit report? AFS will be audited. B's FS will be audited. C's FS will be audited. D's FS will be audited. 4 audit report. Are we clear? Now, these 4 audit report of standalone FS will have which all clauses of Caro? 1 to 20. And are we clear with it? These 4 standalone will have 1 to 20 of Caro. Okay. Now, consolidated financial means it's only line by line addition. I mean group index. Just the total of A plus B plus C plus D. Group financial. That is consolidated. So what our Caro para 1 says. Auditor, you need not report under 1 to 20. You report only under 21. For the 5th set, 1 to 4 is standalone. You know what is clause number 21? Ask me, chodike, kelanga, come on, ask me what is clause number 21? Clause number 21 is CFS. Now what in clause number 21 you will report? You will report the adverse comments, remark in each audit report Caro. You will copy paste in clause number 21. Makla, I will try to repeat in 2 language. You hear. First Malayalam. Standalone audit report ille. Ella company kim standalone audit report ille. Audit report le Caro ille. Caro ille 1 to 20 clauses alle. 1 to 20 ille negative comments vannal. Negative comments akka CFS audit report na clause number 21 la kaanikum copy paste. And I'll repeat in Tamil and English. Kindly wait. Did you understand that? Now Tamil version, I don't know whether I can do that, but still I'll try. See guys, அதாவது ABCD அவங்களோட financials prepare பண்ணினாங்கல்ல, அது audit பண்ணினாங்கல்ல, don't tease me, audit பண்ணினாங்கல்ல, அந்த audit reportல 1 to 20 clauses இருக்குல்ல, அந்த 1 to 20ல என்னமா பிரச்சனை இருந்தா, that they will copy paste and put it under here. Only under தப்பு, I mean adverse comments or negative comments. Yes, adverse matram, it's only adverse. Standalone, it's already audited. In standalone, already 1 to 20 is there. So CFS, it's only group. So they will copy paste. Okay, standalone Caro 1 to 20. Which all clauses has issues, adverse, negative comments, they will put it under clause number 21. See, if they report 1 to 20 again, it will be like repeat because standalone is already over and left. Makla, please reply whether you understood now. You understood the logic also? Why only 21? Yeah. Purinjuda. Seri purinjuda. Okay. So that was the first doubt. Yeah. Any other doubt you asked me? Chirigana, don't laugh. Why da? My Tamil is so motion. Applicability. Yeah, I'm coming. Lohit, Akash, everyone, I'm coming. I'm coming to your case. Vidamaten, I won't leave you. Come here. Makla, rapid fire round. It's going to be a rapid fire round. Ready. Give me ready. Rapid fire round. And no rest. Come on. Ready? Okay. 1 minute. Yeah. Eda, reply. Is Caro applicable for branch audits? Is Caro applicable for branch audits? A branch, you know? Answer is, sum total of branches only becomes head office. So once Caro is applicable for a company, for branch audit also it is applicable. Now, paid up capital. Lohit, you were asking. Generally speaking, paid up capital will include what all? Makli, even without seeing this, can you say paid up capital will include generally equity, preference capital will they include? Answer is yes. So paid up capital, Lohit, you asked me, no, it will generally include equity and preference. Okay. Now, if there is a forfeited amount, makla share forfeited, you guys know, right? If there's a forfeited amount, what it should be done? Forfeited amount. Forfeited amount should be deducted. Ma'am, why are you talking accounts here? You know why? While calculating paid up capital plus reserves and surplus, what should be included, what should be excluded? Preference you will include. Forfeited shares you will reduce. No. Assume that there was a debit balance in P&L account. While calculating reserves and surplus, instead of saying deducted, okay, can you say, very good, can you say, use that word net off? Yeah, use that word net off. Because auditing, whenever you do a question, you have to write theory, no? So theory, use that word net off. The share application money. Share application money. What should be done? Share application money. At a share application money, unless it is allotted, will it form part of paid up capital? No. So it should not to be considered. It won't be there. At a loan, bank and financial institution, we said no. Loan from bank and financial institution. Will that loan include loan from NBFC, non-banking financial company like Muthoot, Manappuram, Vittu Swarnam Vechittin? Okay. Answer is yes. NBFC is also a financial institution. Will credit card dues be considered? Credit card dues. Bank credit card dues is there. No. Will that be taken as a part of loan? And even credit card dues will form part of borrowings. So I'm concluding branch audit will be subject to Caro once company is under Caro. Paid up capital means equity plus preference. Forfeited shares you will reduce. Debit balance if there, net off. Share application money not to be considered. Loan from NBFCs. Loan from NBFCs will be included as a part of financial institution. Credit card dues will be also considered. Makla, you can reply to your friends' answers. Repeat fourth point. At a fourth point, they're asking, Lohit, no. Fourth point, you're asking me to repeat. This is the fourth point which I said. Paid up capital is 60, revaluation reserve is 20, capital reserve is 22, total, total, 102. 4 lakhs you will reduce. And net off, that's net off. You will take it as 98. Nihad, did you understand? Thank you, Taslima. Okay. So I hope all your doubts are cleared. Maklai, this is the almost, I've covered almost possible things which they can ask you. Now, 2 things I'll say. Guys, 2 things very careful. Look the word whether PVT is there, whether private is there in the question. Second condition is, second thing you should be careful is small company you have to check. They might not say in question as small. These are the 2 things you have to be careful. Third thing is they might give you extract of P&L account or they can give you the extract of balance sheet and they may ask you to comment whether Caro is applicable. So these points will be helpful there. So guys, take rest. With that, para 1 is over. Auditing, the problem is, even though some numerics question is asked, you have to write the explanation. When you write the explanation, you use the proper words. Share application money will not form part of paid up capital. Hence, it is not considered. A debit balance in P&L account. Debit balance in P&L account will be netted off with the reserves and surplus. Generally, Anu, no. Are we clear? How? Clear on para 1? So guys, take rest for 2 minutes. Then we will go to reporting requirements. Okay. So take rest, have water, and then we'll proceed. Ma'am, is private company. Can you reply to Sarah's question? Is private company always a small company? Sarah, your friends are replying. Kuta, private company small avanamengil. For a private company to be a small company, all these conditions should be satisfied. Is this right? Small company should be always a private company. That's right. All the three conditions are and. You have so many friends over here. Why to ask me? So guys, can you repeat credit card? Credit card. See, credit card dues are there for the bank. Credit card payment dues. Even so, while calculating this borrowings, loans exactly. While calculating the loans and borrowings. Okay, while calculating this loans and borrowing, this dues will be also considered. Small company, but a small company can have more than 1 crore outstanding borrowing. Yes, you know why? Small company borrowing, they're not saying may have, but all these three conditions should be also satisfied. So take rest, guys. Then we'll continue. So, how is para 1? All set? Sharp 1 minute, take rest and say para 3. Matlab para 2 is just the connecting. So, they are not giving in our ICA material. After this, we'll go to para 3. Listen very carefully, utilize the time, study well. So, after this, you should just revise Caro. 1 more minute, sharp 1 minute. I want para 3 to be said. Okay. Rest time over? Once for the exam from Caro, 11 marks question was asked for inter. One attempt. Regarding the CA final, yeah, Caro, one question is there, but for final, Caro linking, very important. Very, very, very important for linking final. എടാ നിക്കണോ പോണോ നിക്കണമാ പോണുമാ പഠിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നപ്പോ മാമിന്റെ ഫേവറേറ്റ് സബ്ജക്ട് ഓഡിറ്റിംഗ് ആയിരുന്നോ ആദി why do you want? Yes, see, they are replying. My favorite subject was costing. Intermediate, my favorite subject was costing. Final, my favorite subject was AFM. I mean FM. Then it was called as MAFA. Why? Tada! Come on, get back to your cages. Makla, now. Can you go back to your cages? All your doubt. Can you copy and keep it somewhere? I will get back. See, unless and until you guys clear your doubt and say bye, I won't go. But before that, let me finish Caro now. Can I proceed? Can we proceed? Okay. So where are we, guys? Slow boy. Where are we? Para 1 finished. Now we are going to para 3. Ariyar, para 3 is huge. 21 clauses are there, but don't worry. After each clause, I will pause. You can study then itself. If you have notes, you can look that. If you want to prepare something, you can do. But I want you to study. So I will be pausing after every slots. Para 3 is what? Para 3 is regarding the. Para 3 is regarding the. Come on. Reporting requirements. Now, how many clauses are there for reporting? Totally, you have 21 clauses, of which 21st clause we have already completed. Ma'am, yeppam, when, yeppo, come on. We said no, CFS. So, can we start with clause number 1? Yeah. Clause number 1 is PPE. Property, plant and equipment. When you hear property, plant and equipment, come on, what came to your mind? AS 10. Final, Ind AS. Ind AS 16. Okay. Now wait. Inter don't bother about Ind AS. Huh? Okay. Property, plant and equipment. I forgot to say something. Chodike, Kelanga, ask me. No, I want to say something. Come on. Totally, you have 21 clauses, right? While you are studying or practically reporting 21 clauses, just think like this. You are acting as an intermediary. Intermediary between who and whom? You're acting as an intermediary between management and you're reporting to the user. The board of directors, they have kept inventory, they have kept property, plant and equipment, they have made loans and borrowing, they have maintained cost records, they have given transaction to related party. Everything is done by BOD. Here we are like a person, intermediary, looking into the activity of BOD and users, CCC, your BOD has done this. We are reporting to the shareholders, meaning our users. Makla, are we clear with that? So, flow way. Clause 1, can I start? No. Can we start? PPE. Property, plant and equipments. In this, we have to report 5 things. A, B, C, D, E. First, we are checking whether our company has maintained proper records, both for property, plant and equipment and intangible assets. Now, whether physically verified at reasonable intervals. Who physically verified? BOD or auditor? We are checking whether board of directors have physically verified the inventory at reasonable intervals. Very good, Rahul. Yes, board. Now, pramanam, adharam, I don't know Tamil. Whether the title deed of which property? Title deed will be there mainly for immovable property. In the name of the company. At times they might show property of someone else in company's name. So auditor is checking property, plant, whether there is land, building, immovable property in the name of the company. ABC clear? Can I go to D? Can we go to D? Yeah. Whether revaluation has happened. Asset no. Whether revalued. Whether property, plant and equipment is revalued. If so, whether revaluation is done by who? Registered valuer. And always we go by materiality. If there was a revaluation and change in value by 1%, it's immaterial. Now assume after revaluation, there is a change by 10% plus or more. What is the meaning? Assume book amount, carrying amount in the books is 10 lakh. After revaluation, it has become, say, 13 lakhs, 3 lakhs difference, meaning more than 10% report. And a meaning 10% is material there. Makla, will you report if it is decreased to 7 lakh, 3 lakh decrease, will you report? Answer is yes, plus or minus. Ashna, plus or minus allemala. Both you will report. From what amount? Carrying amount. Carrying mean book amount. Can I go to E? Can we go to E? Whether initiated any proceedings under. Whether initiated any proceedings under Binami Prohibition Transactions Act. At times, company may act as a, that Binami cases, etc. If so, if there is any legal proceedings against the company, legal proceedings against the company, litigations, what it has to be done? Legal proceedings, if there is a legal proceeding, it should be properly disclosed. So auditor will check and report these 5 things with respect to PPE. Proper records, whether they physically verified, title deed as movable property, revalued, any transaction on the Binami Transactions Act. These keywords you put into your mind. Examiner, they might test with these keywords in the question. And I will pause after asking you a few things. What is proper records? Is it defined? Endana proper records? Is it defined anywhere? Answer is no. It depends upon APJ. Very good. Auditor's professional judgment. What is reasonable interval here? A property, plant and equipment. Meaning it's not done every year. At least once in 3 years. What is title deed? Any registered document. Like registered documents, right? But if changes by 5%, do you need to report? Answer is no. 10% plus or minus. Are you reporting or are you qualifying the report as per 705? If there was a revaluation plus or minus by 10%, you are reporting or qualifying? Makla, this is only reporting. There is a lot of difference between reporting and qualifying. Qualifying means, you know the difference? Qualifying means you are saying in audit report in opinion and basis for opinion para. Negative comments. Whereas reporting means in Caro, as a part of legal requirements, you're just saying, users, there is a change by more than 10%, you can see. Qualifying is very significant. Caro is also mukyam, but still. Makla, how was clause 1, PPE? Now take rest for 1 minute and say 2. So I'll repeat. Property, plant and equipment, board of directors are responsible. As an auditor, records maintain chedo, whether they physically verified, whether title deeds in the name of the company, whether it is revalued, if so conditions, whether the company is having any litigations proceedings under Binami Prohibition Transactions Act. Nandini, I was just asking if the change was 5%, and all these things are like clarifications. If the change was by 5%, do you need to report? Answer is no. Kuta, all these things are clarifications. Maklai, life is a race, but now rest. After that, take class 2. Maklai, session is just 2 hours, 15 minutes. We started at 7:15. We have to end at 9:30. So I can't give you any dinner break now, but in between 1 minute rest. Yeah. So Ashna, yes, decrease, decrease from the carrying amount. Carrying amount means net value in the book value. That our user should be known Usual should be made known even when there is a decrease, not only when there is increase. That's why plus or minus. Plus or minus. Meaning increase or decrease. And Nandini is asking, is Caro only reporting always not a qualification? Caro is reporting, okay? But because of Caro, if there is an issue, you may qualify later on. Caro is basically, it is reporting. It is better to study the order because once final examiner, once they have asked in the MCQ part, a situation they will give and which clause of Caro was the question, 1 mark. So Caro clause number is Mukhya. D point. There was a revaluation. Okay, there was a revaluation. Once it is revalued, there was a change. It can be more or less. Book value is 1 lakh. There was an increase or decrease by 10%. More than 10% or equal to 10%, then you will report. Report means you let users know. Five here. Makkale, are we all connected? Are we all there? Come on, come on, come on. Come on. After 1 minute, come on. Put clause 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ooh. Clause 1 was PPE asset. Clause 2, clause 1 was PPE asset. Clause 2 is also an asset. Which asset you know? Clause 2 is inventory. That is very easy, Gato. Very easy. Inventory. A, B. Only 2 points. But again, inventory are the responsibility of board of directors. As an auditor, you are letting shareholders know. Hey, shareholders, whether the inventory has been whether physical verification done at reasonable interval. Okay, what is this physical verification? Book inventory with physical inventory, they will check. If they check and when they check, whether there is any discrepancies of 10% or more, if so properly dealt. The meaning in the bookile inventory and actual inventory, there was a difference by 10%. Discrepancies means difference. Engil, whether it is properly dealt. Makla, India wants to know 10% here and 10% in the previous thing. Is these two same? At a 10% in clause 1 is what? Revaluation, and from the book value there was a change. Here what is 10%? Here physical asset. Physical inventory. When they compare it with book inventory, there was a change or there was a difference. There was a discrepancy. See, always, inventory, there can be small change, no? So up to 10%, it's like 10% is okay. But if it is 10% or more, it should be reported because significant. Materiality. Assertions. Why do you want to pull assertions here, Kuta? Yeah, you are just asserting. Okay, physical verification is done for asserting. Okay, which assertion? Existence. Makla, he's asking assertions. Which one? Existence. Okay. Now wait. Inventory is a current asset, right? With it, company can get what loan, they can get a working capital loan. Now, if the working capital loan is, listen, in excess of 5 crore, huge. Now, those who are doing articleship, they know very well. Whenever there is a working capital loan, monthly or quarterly stock statement should be filed with the bank. Like, who has to file the stock statement? Who has to file? Company. So as an auditor, we are checking the statement filed by the company to the bank and the book are in agreement. Whether the monthly and quarterly statement filed with the bank and financial institutions are in agreement with the books. Did you understand that? I felt. Feel achu. Yeah, inventory, when you hear, come on, yeah, come on. When you hear inventory, essay 501. Oh, you want AS? Okay, AS2, Ind AS 2. Are we clear with inventory? So, one, physical verification done. Second, working capital loan, if so, whether they are in agreement. At a reasonable interval for the fixed asset, how much was the reasonable interval, Pillare? Reasonable interval for fixed asset is 3 years. Now here inventory is a current asset. So reasonable interval is 1 year, meaning once a year. Every year it should be counted. So not now. After finishing off the Caro, I would always suggest you to do one thing, to prepare a chart. So can we parallelly do and go? Asset related. Okay. Can we put clause number 1 and clause number 2? PPE and inventory under asset related clauses. Now here we heard 10%. Here also we heard 10%. Numerics is important for MCQ. They may test you from that. Then we heard here 5 crore. So I'm just marking the numeric separately. How discrepancy can come? How to answer that? Discrepancy, how it can come? Bookile inventory, actual inventory, difference there can be chances like actual inventory, there has been some losses or there has been small theft. Employees have stole some inventory. Always there will be small difference in inventory, even practically. Inventory pakka varilla, it won't be. So up to 10%, 10% or more you report, otherwise you can leave it. Not a that's also will come. Yes. Nandini, yeah. After 2 more clauses, after next clause, I will give you 2 to 3 minutes rest. If this is okay, can you say clause 3? Clause 3. Where is clause 3? Okay. Clause 3 is little big, but listen carefully. I will repeat, don't worry. Clause 3 is regarding LAIGS. What is this? Loans, advances, investments, guarantee, security. Makla, is it what company made or company got? Loans made or company received? This is regarding the loans, advances, investments, guarantees, security. This is just for clarity. Writing made by the company. Koduttadu. Not taken. It is made, given. Now, this is asset or liabilities, company's balance sheet. Is asset or liability? This is loans given, advances given, asset. Now listen carefully. A, B, C, D, E, F. Now, this loans given in balance sheet, Do they separate it and show how much was given to subsidiary company, associate company, joint venture, how much was given to others? No. What is the issue with respect to subsidiary, associate, joint venture? Makla, they are dash party, related party. If related party, risk is more. High risk. So as an auditor, I will show in my report, in my report, I will show whether made loans, advances, guarantee, security. No investment. Loans, advances, guarantee, security. Totally 10 crore is there in balance sheet. Out of which 5 crore is for 6 crore. 6 crore is for associates, subsidiary, joint venture. Rest 4 crore is others. How much was given to subsidiary, associate, JV, and how much is for others? You're just reporting. Think you're acting as a mediator between BOD and reporting to shareholders. Let shareholders see this. Now B, whether loans, advances, investment guarantee, I lost one word. Loans, advances, investment guarantee and security. Prejudicial. Prejudicial means adverse to the interest of members. At a market rate, loan has been given at a rate less than the market rate. Loan was given without the security. Reported here. Now, whether loans, and if loans are given, whether repayments are proper. In bank audit, we study, NPA norms. How many days for NPA? Like how much days for NPA? 90 days, no? Same 90 days you think. If the loan is overdue, we gave the loan, repayment is not received. Overdue for more than 90 days. Whether proper actions are taken. Who took the action? Company. Against whom? For whom they have given the loans, advances, etc. Makla, are we all connected? Can we go to E? Now, whether loans and advances have fallen due during the year. Always loan we give by agreement. In the agreement, they keep a date. Now, assume this is the date in which loan should be fully repaid. Instead of that, terima. Do you know, ask me what happened? Clare, come on, ask me, no. Instead of taking back this, company has. Arnilla, you didn't know, teriyala? Share. Company has extended. Company means BOD. Or instead of taking back, they renewed and gave. Okay, 2 more years you take. You renewed. Or they gave it as a fresh loan. Can you tell me whether there are chances of fraud here? Instead of taking back from them, Board of Directors is extending the period, renewing it, fresh loan. Chances of fraud is there. See, auditor is not qualifying, Makla. Auditor is reporting. Shareholders, let them question the management. We are just intermediary. Finally, loans and advances repayable on demand, whether made to promoters, and related parties. Come on, many times we have said, this is related party, this again related party, essay. Tell me, you are waiting for me to ask essay. Very good. Essay 550. AS, related party AS 18. Final, Ind AS 24. Ignore Ind AS. And does the loans include? This loans include all the loan, including old loan which is given, which is just the opening balance. And when you report total amount to joint venture this much, total amount to others this much, when you see the 90 days, should we also cover loan given in prior year? This year they have brought down as opening balance. Padiya loan, old loan, palasu. Do you need to check that also? Answer is okay. Let me ask you. You're saying no. Answer is, you're saying if there was no repayment issue of loan given in last March, don't you need to check? If those old loan given and there was some default, don't you need to check? Answer is yes. And aggregate amount will include even old loans. Rahul, all others okay? And they paid principal properly. Principal proper. But interest they did not pay. Do you need to report it here? The principal they paid, only interest part. It's a pavam. Come on, they are pavam. No, come on, leave it. Vidangale. No, you should not. It should be also report. So guys, repeating, how much amount was made to subsidiary, associate, JV, other? Whether terms is prejudicial, adverse. Repayment proper, 90 days. 90 days, you related with bank audit chapter, bank audit NPA norms. Now, loans, whether extended, renewed, fresh loans, and finally, loan made to promoters and related party. So that's why this essay is sitting here. Extending and renewing, is it same? Makla, can you reply to her? Is extending and renewing same? Extending means you're just giving some time period. Time period, okay, you take 2 months, you take 1 year. Renewing means not like that. Okay, it's like they are renewing. Okay, same loan, you're renewing and giving. It's like re-executing. Fresh loan is entirely new. And so with that, clause 3 is over. Point F means loans on. Nandu, come on. Loans and advances taken alla. Put your mind clear. Here it is only made, issued. It is your asset. It's not taken, Kutta. It is given, made. Kritika, second point is loans, advances. Prejudicial. Prejudicial means adverse. Like I said, no, interest rate is very less. Prejudicial. Without security they are giving. It may be prejudicial. Something prejudicial to the interest. Okay, Ritika? Coming Swapna. Maklai, so first 2 points, for our remembrance sake, we said asset related PPE and inventory. Okay. Now, can we start a new heading? Related party clauses? Okay, related party, now we came across 3. LAIGS. Can you say what was in numerics here? Any numerics we came across? Yeah, 90 days. If possible, in the chart, one more thing. PPE, how many sub A to E? Inventory only A to B. Clause 3, A to F. The chart which I'm preparing now after finishing off each clause, this you can prepare and stick it somewhere you can see on a day-to-day basis or weekly basis. Visualization works. Now others, it's your rest time. Take rest. Baby, calm down, calm down, calm down. Let me clear the others' doubts. What doubt you have? OB. OB means, Girish, it is opening balance. Okay, so last year's loans, current year, do we need to check? Yes, that will be also part of loan. OB is opening balance. Clause F is promoters and related party. Okay. For promoters and related party, company is making the loan. Risk high, that to demand loan, repayable on demand. If so, you just report. Makla, as I told you several times, you're just reporting. You're letting shareholders know. Let them question. You're not qualifying. You're not saying it's wrong. You're just reporting. So, Pilare, can you please take rest for 1 more minute? And then we will continue. Okay. So, guys, when I was studying, 1 minute rest. When I was studying inter, it was in the year, I don't know whether you know, I have passed my inter in 2006, final in 2009. Okay, so when I was studying also, someone was asking her, Caro was there. At that time, Caro 2003. Then it was changed. Several times Caro has been changed. Caro 2015 was there, 2016 was there, now Caro 2020. But then and now also Caro is Bigile Mukhya. So what's there? If your rest time is up, 4, 5, 6, 3. Let me know. We'll proceed there. And I'm just having back pain, gato. That's why I'm just doing like this. Don't think I'm sleeping, gato. Okay, Rahul. Okay. Others? Come on. Can we proceed to 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6? Can we? We are unstoppables. Nothing can stop us. Oh. Proceed. Okay. Clause number 4. 4. Clause number 4, 5, 6. Just 2 minutes for each. Let's finish off. Let's bash. Clause 4 is compliance of. Those who know, you can support. Compliance of section 185 and 186. You need not study this in detail, but just know 185 is loan to director. Okay, earlier we said loan to promoters related party, that's different. Here they are saying whenever loan to director is given, whether section 185 of Companies Act has been complied. 186 is investment by the company. There are a lot of conditions. Whether management, BOD, has complied with section 185 and 186 before giving this. There are loan to directors, investment in subsidiary, etc. is there. So can we again club this under dash party, Maklai? Can we club this under related party? Why? Loan to director, directors and RP. So can I or can we? It's always we and not I. Can we add this under RP? RP. Which clause, guys? Flow by compliance of 185 and 186. Clause 4. Makla, there is no numerics, but there is section number. Be careful, 185, 186. Makla, if 4 is clear, come on. If 4 is clear, if 4 is clear, if 4 is clear, if 4 is clear, come on. Which is the next clause? 5. Okay, fifth one. This you have learned, especially in Inter. You know what? Public deposits. Public deposits accepted. E clause, like the fifth clause, will it apply for private company? Will the clause 5 apply for private company, Caro? Answer is no. Can we say this clause is specifically only for public company? Whenever deposits are, yes, whenever deposits are given, you have to comply with certain sections. Remember the section 73 to 76. Like you give a newspaper, like one vernacular, one English paper, all those. And whether comply with the directions. Directions issued by RBI, court, all those. And auditor will report, if not complied, auditor will report the contravention. Are we clear with it? Others, come on, 5. No rest until you reach your destination. Destination is still 6. Come on. 4 is compliance of 185, 186. 5 is public deposit accepted. Come on, can we go to 6? Sixth clause is the other records, our brother. Brother means CMA. Okay, cost records. Whether proper cost records are maintained. Company has to, board of directors have to maintain cost records. We are checking whether it is properly, we are just checking whether it is properly maintained. Do we need to check the detailed? Answer is no. You have to just to check prima facie. For that, you will obtain a list of books and records from whom management. At our earlier company audit chapter was there. Now company audit is deleted both for inter and final. So if you want only, I'm not saying mandatory, section 148 of Companies Act deals with cost audit. Cost records will all company maintain? No, right. It is maintained only by manufacturing or producing entities. So, but I want to do something in the chart. Can I? No, can we? So can we start a fresh thing called as specific companies? What are those specific company clauses? Clause 5, clause 6. 5 is only for public company, public deposit accepted, and 6 is only for manufacturing producing company cost records. In this, there was a section 73 to 76. Prima facie means, Taslima, you're right. Pradama Dishtiyal, just at, not detailed. Are we all clear with Caro till clause 6? It's more than half. We have finished applicability. We have finished 6 clauses. Come on, only from 7 to 20. 21 we have done. So take rest for 1 minute, then we'll proceed. When you study, I'm not saying about this classes, when you study by yourself, do you keep your phone on side? I know your notes, your classes may be on phone, but still, otherwise than that, do you keep your phone on side? Better not to keep the phone because it is huge distraction. Get off. So I know classes might be there in phone, notes might be there in phone. Put time for seeing the classes, put time for seeing the notes in the phone, group doubts, put time. Other time you keep your mobile away. At least, I know lot of people are saying 1 hour once. I mean, we always tend to check the mobile phone whether there is an message. Good, you can do that, but the thing is, put a schedule. 45 minutes we'll study, we'll finish, then we'll see the phone, or then we will talk to friends, or then we will always put a schedule. So I'm just giving you something which I used to do in my okay. Then phone was not there, but still I always used to have 50 minutes schedule. Okay, did you hear that? 50 minutes. Okay. Those people who have attended the class know ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് time specific. I always go by time. So 50 minutes was my schedule. 50 minutes, 10 minutes rest. 50 minutes, 10 minutes rest. But after 10 minutes, you should come back like a boomerang. Okay. Rather than sitting for 2 hours, 3 hours at a stretch, it's always better to do small studies. This is just my opinion. You may or may not accept. I'm saying mainly for theory subject. Problem, you might sit for 2 hours. I don't know. And MP means manufacturing or producing. Para. PPE, inventory, LAIGS, compliance, public deposits. Last, cost records. That's what's up now. And if this much is clear, you have taken rest. If you are there with me, come on, save. What was the next one? 7? Yeah. It is 7 is like, careful, very careful, Pillare. Government dues. Parvati, dues means what dues, Kuta? Statutory dues. Statutory dues. Eda, statutory dues will include, just for example, PF, ESI, all those, GST, income tax, all those things will come. So they have divided into AB. Two things. Undisputed dues is there. Statutory dues, assets or liability. In company's balance sheet, asset or liability of its liability. In liability side, they will just show. They won't show any aging analysis. Aging means how many months it is outstanding. Will they show in the asset side? No. As an auditor, we have to report undisputed dues if outstanding for more than 6 months as on balance sheet date. So you are doing the audit of 31st March 24. As on 31st March 24, more than 6 months this dues has been there. Meaning you're not paying to the government, that too for not 1 day, 2 day, more than 6 months, then auditor will report. Less than 6 months, you need not report. This is undisputed. Meaning no dispute, you're not paying, it's liability. Disputed means it's like, it's in case, you and department. Report the amount, how much amount in dispute, and forum. Forum means where. Is it Commissioner of Income Tax? Is it Commissioner of Appeals? Is it GST? Which authority it is pending? But has something came to your mind when you heard about the dues? It is statutory, legal dues, final, essay. Inter this essay also we have just said in the classes, like just for linking. Very good. Essay 250. What? Law and regulation. Inter students, let me just say 240 fraud, 250 laws and regulation. This is not specifically there now in your syllabus, but still better you learn the name and the number. 250 is laws and regulation. Anything else came to your mind? Okay, disputed dues, you have to show it as a contingent liability. AS. Jude, I'll come to you. AS 29. Ind AS. Final. Ind AS. 30. Why no final is there? 7, no? Rahul? And Ade Ashita, disputed dues, it will come under SA 501. Ayo, ma'am, where are you going? 501 litigation and claims. I'm just linking so that this link is there even in the suggested answer. I say material is not there, but in suggested answer they will say, especially for final. There are two dues, undisputed dues and disputed. Undisputed means there is no dispute, company is not paying, you will report only if it is more than 6 months. Disputed dues, you will report irrespective whether 6 months or not, amount, how much in dispute and where forum. On the support, please. Non-payment of income tax. Is it reportable here? And income tax is also statutory dues. Yes. It was irregular during the year. During the year, they did not pay. But before balance sheet date, it is paid. Do you need to report? During the year, it was irregular. April, they should have paid, but they paid only in December. But before our audit date, they have finished paying. Do you need to report? Answer is no. But they may, auditor may state it voluntarily. Don't write voluntarily, additionally. And they are saying, report any outstanding dues for more than 6 months as on balance sheet date. As on balance sheet date, it's not there. So, Michelle, you need not. A mere representation to the department. You will represent to the department. See, department, I'm not liable for this much of income tax, whatever it is. Is that representation treated as a dispute? Answer is a big emphatic no. Answer is no, no, no. Eda, are we clear with these two? How to differentiate with dispute and undisputed? If disputed, for the exam purpose, they will give clearly in question. If nothing is said, you can take it as undisputed. Representation pointer. See, representation you hear in income tax, GST, etc. Representation means you're just representing and saying, Gayatri, we are not liable, or we are liable only this much. Representation is not dispute. Dispute another, it's only when you are representing and they are contesting against it. Contesting means department is against you. I'm saying to Gayatri, you are not good, you are not good, you are not good. Unless you talk bad, it won't be a dispute. And are we all clear with till clause 7? And can I open a new account? Not bank account. Can I open a new account? The chart use you will know only in the end when we finish the entire Caro. Please have patience. Cut off. Patience is one of the key for the success. Okay, at a new account. Dues. Now, which clause did we finish? AR, I've lost my flow. Either 7. What was it? Okay. Statutory dues. Any numerics there, Pillare? Any numerics figures? 6 months is there. How many? A to B. The other thing which I said was seriously, Gato, we should have patience. But the problem is we never have patience. We, including me only, I'm saying. Perseverance. Madi. Representation point once more. Put our representation means anda. You are just representing. A department, see, I'm not liable to pay. They didn't reply you back. Unless they reply you back, it won't be representation. See, ori kai thatya adi avo. Only when two hands or two things comes, it will be a dispute. All set? Ada. I want to jump. I want to jump. എനിക്ക് ജമ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. I want to jump, guys. ജമ്പ് ചെയ്യണം എന്താണത്? I want to jump. Where to jump, you know? After 30 seconds rest. 30 seconds, a sharp 30 seconds. After 7, it's actually 8, but we are jumping to 9. Why this corollary? I will say later. Just now what happened? Second point. So assume your company is having dispute with so much authorities. Income tax commissioners, there is a dispute and 1 lakh is payable. Commissioner of Appeals, there is another 2 lakh payable. You'll report 1 lakh where? 2 lakh where? Forum means where? Oh, irregular. Meaning during the year there was dispute, there was irregularity, meaning they did not pay. Before balance sheet date, they paid. April month there was a due. They had to pay on April, but they paid only in December. But they paid. As on balance sheet date, no dues. So you need not report because it is cleared. Maka 30 seconds up. Come on, don't give up. Come on, come on, come on. Can we proceed? Unless all says 9, I won't proceed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, proceed. Okay. So clause 9. Yeah. Okay. Clause 9, why did I 8? I'm going to clause 9. Clause 9, why did we jump, you know? Repayment of dues. 7th, 9th, both are, guys, 7th and 9th, both are what India wants to know. Tell me, both are dues. Now, can you say the difference? 7th is statutory dues, dues to government, dues to authorities. Whereas 9th is other dues, like for bank, financial institution, other dues. But both 9th and 8th, 9th and, 7th and 9th, 7th and 9th are dues. That's why I jumped. Okay, so if you hear ESI, PF, all those things, it is which clause? In exam question, ESI, PF, if it comes, it is clause 7. Now, bank, you did not repay. Financial institution, you did not repay. Then it becomes 9. But both are dues. That's why we jump to 9. Sit straight. All okay? Can we proceed? A, B, C, D, E, F. Thank you, Parvati. Others, can we proceed? Okay. Repayment of dues. Okay, repayment of dues. Now tell me, is it an asset or liability? Now, ഇത് company given ആണോ taken ആണോ? This is actually Taslima, this is actually company taken അല്ലേ? മക്കളെ, now you can compare it with clause 3. What is clause 3? The company made given. This is ulta. Company has taken. Clause 3 is asset. Clause 9 is company's balance sheet, this liability. Now are you getting clarity when I'm comparing? Clarity kittiyo? Yeah, exactly. Now wait. Now give me 5 minutes. I will come back. I will repeat after this. Repayment of dues. Okay. Whether defaulted in repayment of dues. Whether your company has defaulted in repayment of dues. That a repayment, as we said, it will include principal or interest. Now, whether your company is declared as a willful defaulter. That one of the famous examples there, no, Vijay Mallya, even after having money. So whether your company is declared as a willful defaulter by banks. Okay. Next, whether utilized. Whether utilized for the loan is given, no. Whether it is utilized for the said purpose. Whether there was diversion of funds. Whether funds raised for short-term basis. Whether it is applied for. Applied for long-term. It's wrong, no? Diversion. But if A, B, C, D clear, can we go to E and F? You might be confused. Please listen very carefully. Okay. Whether company has taken, loans taken to meet obligation of subsidiary, associate, joint venture. And our company took the loan. Company loan eduthu. Avanga edutanga. For meeting the obligation of whom? Subsidiary, associate, JV. Company took for them. Now, next is ulta. Whether company raised the loan on pledge of securities held in subsidiary, associate, JV. Come on, come here. E and F. India wants to know what is the difference between E and F. E for whom it was taken. Maklef, E was for whom it was taken. It was taken for subsidiary. But who took? Our company. So you're reporting to the users. See, users, your company has taken for them. Now, F, who took? Company only took. But for whom? For them only, company only. But they have pledged the securities in subsidiary, associate, JV. Did you understand this? Rendum vyathyasam manasilayo, difference purinjada? Did you understand that? E loan taken for them by us. F loan taken by Lohit, I'm repeating. F loan is taken by us for our purpose. But what you gave as security, what you gave as security, this security for loan is security held in subsidiary, associate, JV. Now, whenever you have a subsidiary, associate, joint venture, there will be some securities held with them. Did you understand? Puta Lohit, Maria? For that loan, they pledged theirs, the security held there, and you took the loan. Here, security was given, the shares, whatever it is, held in subsidiary, associate, JV. D point, at a short-term fund, I will repeat, short-term fund, whether applied for long-term. Say, for example, working capital loan. Practically, there are cases, working capital loan. it should be for short-term purpose. They will utilize for keeping lift, which is long-term. So fund diversion alle. That's what D clause. Ramachandran? F clause I'm repeating. See, F clause, who took the loan, Ramachandran? Nama. Meaning company. Yark for whom? Ark for the company itself. But for this loan, what they gave it as security? Security which company held in subsidiary associate JV. But without security, they won't give the loan, no. This security you pledged and you took the loan for you, that has to be reported. Okay. Okay, Gayatri, here whose purpose is for them. Here for subsidiary associate JV. Okay. Here for whom? For us. Here we gave our security. They're not saying, I'm just assuming. Here security is your subsidiary joint venture shares you pledge. Lohit, whenever there is a subsidiary associate, you have to have some security. No, that security I've pledged, Lohit. Yes, yes, Manasa. Yes, Anjali. Oh, Anjali, she's helping me. Thank you, Anjali. Yeah, for the F clause, shares held by the company in subsidiary associate JV is pledged. You're perfectly right. Pillare, I will give you rest. Wait. Come here. Will loans include loans from NBFC? NBFC, I've said many times, it is financial institution. So yeah. Have you heard about rescheduling? Final strings you have heard in bank audit chapter. Inter, you know that? Rescheduling means like, you have heard in bank audit intro also. Impairment, rescheduling of agricultural advance. You've heard, no? Bank audit chapter. Rescheduling means enda. We have defaulted. Okay. So we are asking to bank, kindly reschedule. It's like scheduling again. Now assume the loan is under rescheduling. They are going to issue us a fresh schedule. Should we report it here? See, rescheduling means it's again default. So answer is it has to be reported. Okay, what is the meaning of long term? I will say one example. Creditor payment is short term. Lift construction is long term. So what is long term? That depends upon the individual cases. At a YouTube, I know many of them are there. I just saw your chats. Are we all okay? Can you just give me a reply in the chat box? I'm really sorry, I didn't see your chat. Hema, don't worry. Others, Rashid, I saw your video. Arjun, okay. And others, can you just reply in the streaming? All good? I just saw your chat box. I was not looking. Okay, guys, take rest. Yeah. So please take rest. After that, we will continue. Okay. Makkale, Caro's exact notes is there, where I have highlighted the where I have highlighted the numerics, etc. That note, I will put it in the group and my channel after the session. Just give me time. I will put there. You can download there. Okay. It's rough, so I'll put the exact note. With 2 questions, I will put where I've explained how to write. So, Pillare, come on. We have reached till 9, but one clause we left. Ucho, come on, come on, come on. Okay. So, can we go to clause 8? Jump back. Hey, jump back, guys. Oh, yeah. Clause 8 is very easy. What is clause 8? It is dash income. What income you know? Unrecorded income. Unrecorded income. See, there are many instances where fraud on actually this is one of the example of fraud. Example of fraud. There are cases where income is unrecorded, meaning they have earned the income in books they won't show. It's like concealment. Now in the current year, previous year they did not record it, they have concealed. ഒളിപ്പിച്ചു വെച്ചു. കാമിക്കാമ വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാങ്ക. They have concealed. കാണിച്ചില്ല. Now current year they have surrendered to income tax. Surrendered means income tax has issued some notice and they have surrendered, disclosed to income tax. Meaning, it's surrendered, it's found out. Now it is disclosed. Now, what you have to do, last year it was undisclosed, current year now it is disclosed to income tax. If so, in the books also it should be recorded, no? കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം നമ്മൾ റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്യാതെ വെച്ചു, ഈ വർഷം ഇൻകം ടാക്സ് സർവേ ചെയ്തെങ്കിൽ ഈ വർഷത്തെ ബുക്സ് കാണിക്കണ്ടേ? Last year it was undisclosed, we did not show. Now current year we have surrendered, disclosed to income tax. Then shouldn't you put the entry and show it in the current year books also? Answer is yeah. That's it. So can you read it? Whether transaction not recorded in books in books in which year? Previous year. Now what happened? Disclosed. Or what happened? Surrendered. To whom? Income tax. If so, whether properly recorded in the current year. Actually, isn't it a fraud, Pillare? Undisclosed income is like a fraud, no? And I want to open a new account. And I want to open a new account. Please, 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 please. Can we open a new account? Please, please, please. That fraud. Which clause was that? 8 of, okay. Unrecorded income. Unrecorded, undisclosed income. Any numerics? No. Repayment of dues, any numerics? No. Okay. See, I always say one thing in class, mnemonics mnemonics ille. I've used 2 or 3 mnemonics in class like Krimi, etc. Those who know that. But I don't generally say to use mnemonics. You know what? Mnemonics means step by hearting. It's like studying with the first letters. In one place, you're using 5 to 6 mnemonics. We have internal 30 standards. Finally, there are 46 standards. How many mnemonics you are going to study? So it's another piece of advice that if you're comfortable, you may go, but always go in the flow or practically you can link. So that's the reason why I've made this chart. Asset, okay, first 2. Related party, now I will add okay. That's the issue. Our train is running delay. Passengers, for the kind attention, please. Your train is running delay mainly because of doubts, but I'm really happy if all the doubts are cleared. Is there any doubts which I've kept unclear till now? All okay? Okay. So it's fine. Even if it takes a little more time of mine, it's fine. But Caro should be pakka for you. And at the end of the session, I want assurance that you have studied Caro. But you have to revise, that's that. Ade, where to go? 10 or 11? Makla, 10 or 11? 10? Are you sure? Gurji lock, analog. 10. Okay. 10 is what, 10 is application. Very good. Of money raised. Application of money raised. Yeah. And generally speaking, a company can. One minute. Page sorry. Application of money raised. Sorry. And generally, company can raise funds internally or externally. Externally, we have already talked regarding loans taken. At which clause? Which clause? Okay, loans taken by the company. At Surya taken. Parvati taken. Loans taken. Clause 9. 3 is made up. Here, application of money raised. It's not loan. It is through IPO, FPO. Okay, you remember IPO, FPO? Where the money raised through IPO, initial public offer. FPO, further public offer, has been properly applied. Whenever they go for IPO, FPO, there will be prospectus, etc. Whether they have used for the said purpose. Now, next. Whether, right, private placement or preferential allotment, you have learned in law, Inter. There are a lot of conditions, right? Only this much should be done, maximum this much member, whether it is complying with section 42 and 62. And tell me yes, no. If it is not properly applied, if the private placement is in contradiction of 42 and 62, isn't it like a fraud? So, at a clause number, and I lost the flow. Clause number 10. Can we club it for our remembrance purpose? Can we club it under fraud? What was the heading, guys? Application. Application of money. Makle, idila any numerics or something there? Yeah, section is there. 62 and 42. Okay. Peda, you were saying fraud. I was saying fraud. Now comes the main fraud. Come on, put the BGM. Hero coming, guys. Hero means main fraud. Come on. I will pause only after 2 more clauses. Come on. It is clause number 11. Fraud. But if you hear fraud, what else will come to your mind? Inter, even though you don't have essay 240, you have to learn what is 240. It's there in material reference. Fraud. Now, there is one section that we learn, 143 subsection 12 to 15, Company Audit, Companies Act. Even though Company Audit is deleted, 143 is still there in syllabus of inter and final. Okay. Here, A, B, C. Whether reported any fraud on or by the company. Report any fraud on or by the company. If so, whether any report is filed to central government. Central government, you file ADT. Very good. ADT 4 under 143.12. You have heard about vigil mechanism, whistleblower, insider complaint. Whether considered any whistleblower complaint. Everything is fraud. Mottam fraud. So fraud on the company or by the company there? If so, whether anything is reported to central government is only if more than or equal to 1 crore. Whether any whistleblower complaint is received. Fraud. Any numerics, any figures? On or by the company? 143. Section, guys, 143. Well. Are we guys clear with it? I will show back. I will show. Don't worry. Okay. After 12th, I will pause. Ada, once 11 is okay, can we go to 12? 12! 12! Ada, destination is not reached. Come on, come on, come on. Proceed. Life is a race. Proceed. 12. Makla, 12 is Nidhi Company. Nidhi Company, you know, right? You learn Nidhi Company, section 406, I guess. Yeah. Nidhi Company, what they do is, from public, they raise small deposit they will raise. And this deposit raised by the Nidhi Company, in Nidhi's book, is it asset or liability? Compared book, in company's book, is it asset or liability? Liability. So there is a limit, Pillare. There is a limit on volume of deposit they can raise. How much is the limit, you know? 1:20. What is 1, ma'am? What is 20, ma'am? Coming, ma'am? What? Net own funds is own funds, is to deposit liability. Makla, assume Nidhi Company's net own fund is 100 rupees. Own funds, net own funds, you know. Deposit they can take only up to 20 times of this, meaning 2000. And if this condition was not there, they will take 100 times, 200 times. How they can repay? Okay. So they can accept up to 20 times deposit. Out of the network 20 times they can accept the deposit. Any deposit accepted in the amount. What are they going to do with the deposit? They will give it as loans. Before giving as loans, they should be maintaining. They means Nidhi Company should be maintaining 10% unencumbered deposits. Now, what is the meaning, you know? Deposit which is free. Very good, Rahul. Free, without any pledge or etc. It's like reserve. You are right. And if a depositor comes and claims money, they should be maintaining reserve. So 10% they will maintain it as free reserve. Sarah will come to you, Gutta. You're right. Last one. Whether any default in. Come on, what default? Default in repayment of interest, etc. But as she is asking, is this clause general or specific clause? Makla, this is specific. But India wants to know which was the other two clauses which we said specific. Clause, you just say the number. Clause 5, public deposit. 6, cost records. Now, which clause? Clause number 12, no? 12. Which is what company? Nidhi Company. Makla, any numerics is there? Numerics undo. Yeah, 1:20, 10%. Why I am doing like this numerics, you know? They might ask you or test you for MCQ. That's why in the chart we are preparing like that. So guys, please take rest for 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, then let me know. We'll proceed. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 is over. Out of this, only 2 is big. Others are just like small. Only 2 is big. What do you want me to explain? 5 sub. In our example, see Kuta, net own funds 100. They can accept deposits up to, I know I'm saying good. Net own funds is 100. They can accept deposit up to 2000. How? 20 times. Now, out of this deposits, can you utilize entire thing and give away? Can you give it? No. 10% of the deposit received. should be maintained as an unencumbered deposit. Unencumbered means free. Meaning, anytime it should be possible to take. Because if they come and ask for money, we have to give. Yes, 10% should be retained as reserves. Makla Anu. Paru varuna Paruthi. Someone else asked. Michelle, very good question. Hey guys, one of the important question they are asking. At a Caro, totally 21 clauses are there. He's asking very good question. Every clause is complied. Still, do we need to report? Very good question. Guys, can you answer? Everything is complied. Still, do we need to report? Answer is, it has to be reported even if it is favorable or adverse. I don't know whether we'll get time. I could have taken some Reliance Infos or some report, public report, and shown you. Even if it is not Nidhi company, they will report. Our company is not a Nidhi company, hence reporting is not applicable. Kuta whistleblower means, Parvati, you asked, no? Like inside a complaint. Company agathe or employing in a pare. Like there are some issues inside the company. Fraud ada. Ada, come on, come on, come on. If this is okay, can we proceed? 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, I wanted you to say which one? 13. 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. 13. You know what is 13? Transactions with the transactions with what party? Related party. Okay. Clause E 13. You should write like this, Kato. Transactions with the RP. And whenever there is transaction with RP, you know, SA 550, AS 18, Ind AS 24 will come. I've just written. Whenever transaction with RP, whether complied with section 177 and 188 of Companies Act. 177 is what you know? Transactions with RP. 177 is Audit Committee. 177 is Audit Committee. 188 is Transactions with RP. Detail Vanda. And a related party. Which other clauses was there? Our account sheet. Where is that sheet? 3, 4. Can we add one more here? 3, 4. Now which clause? 13. Transactions with RP. Any numerics? Any figures? Section, no? 177 and 188. Other transactions means it can be sale, it can be purchases. Whenever there is a transaction, whether this section has been complied. That's it. Makle, come on. Can we proceed to the next one? Illa, enki jump veyanam. I want to jump. Today I'm having some issues with my back because of one incident. Yo, jump. The jump. 15. Non-cash transactions. Why did I jump? You'll understand. Non-cash transactions with specified persons. Ask me who's the specified person. Specified person is again related party. Eda, this is transaction, this is non-cash. Whether complied with the section 192. Eda, where is our account sheet? Now add 15. Non-cash transactions with specified person RP. Section 192. And now India wants to know. I will ask you case. Let me know which is clause 3 or 4 or 13 or 15 or. A director said he does not need remuneration. Director's remuneration he does not need. Instead of that, he needs is some goods of the company. Which clause you will report? Which clause? It is clause number 15, non-cash. Now, for director's wife or for director, certain goods were sold. Goods are sold, some goods, a huge quantity, 13. Now, for promoters, demand loan was given. Promoters, look back and say 3. Directors ne loan given, that is section 185, that is 4. Okay, now you have a clarity, you know. Caro question comes, related party comes, these 4, why these 4? See, that's why we are taking more time, but still, yeah. That clause is feeling very bad. You left it in between. Come back, guys. Powell, come on. It's feeling sad. Clause number 14. You know, clause number 14 is your friend, external auditor's friend. Come on. Internal audit. Makkale, external auditor, can he use the work of internal auditor? Answer is yes. Come on. Anything came to your head? Essay. 610. Very good. Essay 610. This you might study section 138, internal audit. Okay. So this reporting is by whom, Pillare? Is it reporting by external auditor or internal auditor? Entire Caro? Caro is by external auditor. So external auditor parayum, whether company has internal audit system which commensurate means proportional with company's nature and size. But for big entities, they will have internal audit department working all the days. For small company, one person will come monthly or quarterly. Now, whether we, the external auditors, considered, whether report of internal auditors considered, 610 will come. Now, you remember 610? I'm not going into detail, using the work of internal auditors. Makla, is that clear with you till clause number 15? Only 5 remaining. See, we are covering with the questions, with round of revision, with chart preparation. Come on. Take rest. Then say 16. 16, 19, 18, 19. Only 16 is big. Rest is small. Makla, come on. It's very easy to give up. To continue till the end and continue to achieve is really difficult. But once you have done, you guys will feel, wow. Let me see that chat and come. I was not aware. Those who are attending YouTube, any doubt? All okay? Can we proceed, guys? Live will, I think, 70, 80 or 70 or something. Okay. Makkale, come on. 16. Okay. Just, Makkale, for my sake, please bear with 16 clause. After that, everything will over. This is relating to NBFC. Final, we have a chapter itself, NBFC audit, which is chapter number 14 in the new syllabus. Intern, you just hear and understand. That's it. Don't go further. To start an NBFC, like we said, no, a lot of NBFCs are there. We want to start NBFC. First step is what you know. You have to obtain a COR, Certificate of Registration, under Section 45 IA, under Section 45 IA from RBI. So this is specific only for NBFC audit. You are checking whether your NBFC has obtained COR from RBI. Now, whether conducted housing finance activity without holding valid COR. COR is Certificate of Registration. The housing finance, etc. fraud may come. So they are specifically saying, is your company housing finance company? Whether they have obtained COR? Okay. Now, whether CIC, core investment company, and met the criteria. But I'm just taking example. I'm not saying 100% accuracy. I'm just saying example. You have heard about Tata Group? Tata Group. Come on. Tata Sons, Tata Group. In that we have Tata Capital. In Tata Capital, one of the main thing which they do is investment. Meaning more than or equal to 90% of their activity is investment. Not only that, they mainly, in the 90, 60% they invest within the group. Such NBFC, their 90 core means main activity is investment. That too investment within the group. But this you need not learn. Yeah. Such NBFC is called as the core investment companies. If your company is a core investment company, whether they have met the criteria of 90%, etc. 90 and 60 is not there in the material, I've just said. Now, whether the group has more than one CIC, whether the Tata Group has Tata Capital, Tata something else. I want a reaction from your side. I will repeat. After that, please react. Clause 16 is applicable only for NBFC audit. If you are starting NBFC today, first step is to obtain certificate of registration under Section 45A of RBI Act. So you'll report whether they have obtained certificate. Now specifically whether they are doing housing finance, yeah. Engel, certificate whether there. For core investment company, there are certain conditions. Detail I'm not going, 90%, 60%, etc. Whether that condition is met. Whether the group, like Tata Sons Group, whether they are having more than one core investment. Guys, respond. Did you understand? I said 45 IA nallada parnathu. I said IA or TA pillare. Which one? IA illada. Kutta it is section 45 IA only. IA. Anganalike. Okay. And where should I put this clause, guys? Nidhi company. It is a Nidhi company. Specific. After Nidhi company. Now. 16. NBFC. Makla, any numerics? Any numerics? Any numerics? No numerics? 45. Edakutta 45. IA. Gayatri varunu mola. Housing finance. Okay. And now let me say one thing. We have reached till clause number 16. Remaining clauses, we will put it as miscellaneous or we will put it as others. Is that okay for you? Adil already one clause has come, which is clause number 14, which is internal audit. You were here. Now I will say for completing remaining, I'll take maximum 10 minutes. I wanted to take this, even though Caro revision we said I want to take in detail. That's why so much time. Okay. So kindly take rest. I know it's been more than 2 hours, 15 minutes, but still I'm really sorry. Can we continue if you are okay? Only 5 clauses, Pillare. All 5 are very small. Thank you. At the end of the session, I will announce which is the next planned session. Okay. These sessions will be combined for both inter and final. Like Caro's inter and final, combined sessions. I will announce. Okay. So yeah, let's go. You flow wait. Clause number. The flow gone, guys. Clause number 17. 17 is regarding cash loss. Have you heard about propriety aspects? Propriety means own money. Final students you will hear in PSU audit. Inter students you will hear in government audit chapter. Different entities. Now, cash loss or net loss, which a user won't understand very easily. From P&L account net loss, they will understand. Cash loss, really difficult. Which is more severe? Net loss can happen even because of depreciation provision. But cash loss means liquidity is affected. As an auditor, we will report whether cash losses incurred in current year and immediately preceding previous year. So that's it, guys. So if these 2 years, if there is cash loss, you'll report. See, net loss, why net loss is not reported? That from P&L, they'll directly understand. But cash loss, generally, users won't understand, even though cash flow statement is there. Makle, 17. Come on. 18. Only 3 more. Ada, something happened. You know what? Very important. Resignation of. Resignation of auditor. So you have heard about Adani Group, Byju's, lot of cases. I'm just saying in public because all these are listed company and it's there in the report itself. Lot of cases where auditors has resigned. Haven't you guys read it in various blogs, etc.? Auditor resigning means, is it a small issue? No. Now, you are the auditor of current year. You are accepting the audit and you are continuing the audit because previous year auditor has resigned. Thus, an auditor of current year, you should report whether there has been any resignation of stat auditor and whether we consider that. Resignation of statutory auditor means current year or previous year auditor. Resignation of auditor means auditor of previous year. Who considered current year? I will repeat in 2 language. നമ്മൾ ഒരു ഓഡിറ്റ് അക്സെപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തു. നമ്മൾ അക്സെപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞ ഓഡിറ്റിന് റെസിഗ്നേഷൻ കാരണം എങ്കിൽ why that auditor resigned അതൊക്കെ നോക്കിയോ? We accepted our audit after previous auditor has resigned. So as an auditor of the current year, we should check whether why the previous year auditor resigned and whether that reasons we have considered. Makle, final. Professional ethics, 1 minute, hold on. Professional ethics, clause 8, part 1, first schedule. Communicating with previous year auditor, plus clause 911, compliance of 140, etc. Okay. There are a lot of cases where we hear resignation of auditor. Can I ask you something outside, Caro? I know time is going, but still, can I ask you? Which essays? Can you say few examples of essays where auditor can withdraw or resign? Any example? Fine, also you can say. Auditor can resign from the engagement, withdraw from the engagement. There are essays. Very good. Essays 705. 705 is disclaimer if you give, you can withdraw. Pinna? Very good. Fraud, if you see fraud. Very good. I thought you won't say. Essay 210, engagement letter. If the preconditions are not okay, or you have accepted and they are asking you to change the conditions. Very good. So just linking up. SQC. Okay. But all these are not needed. I was just asking when you heard resignation. I just wanted you to connect with essay. Inter and final, essay is your lifesaver. Essay is the core thing. 60% for final. Inter more than 60% is essay. So guys, others, I lost the flow. What all should I put? 17 I should put, right? What was 17, Makla? Cash loss. What is 18, Pillare? Ipa parnada. Resignation. No numerics, right? So only two more. With that, over. 19, 20. Ada, if this is clear, can you say 19? Let's wind up. You will be hungry. 19? 19 is one of your essay, one of your favorite essay. Financial indicator, operational indicator, other indicator. Foreseeable future. Anything came to your mind? Very good. Which is essay 570. So 570 is relating to going concern. I'm just writing GC. But a going concern, other than essay 570, something else came to your mind? Material uncertainty on going concern. Something else came to your mind other than this? Very good. Audit report. Very good. Audit report. Which element? Wow, super. Fifth element. Material uncertainty on going concern. Now wait. What is this? On the basis of financial ratio. Listen up. Financial ratio. On the basis of aging analysis, like debtors, creditors, etc. Then realization of assets. Assets are being sold. Settlement of financial liabilities. But can you say 570? Which indicator is it? Ratio is going adverse. Aging analysis, debtors are not paying. Realization assets are being sold. All these are which indicator? Financial indicator. Auditor is saying, based on all this information which we have seen, there is no, can I write short form? Material uncertainty in next 1 year. Fifth element in audit report is material uncertainty on going concern. Here, all these information auditors collecting and Caro clause number 19, he is saying, we have seen next 1 year, no uncertainty. What is 1 year's prasakti? Like, what is the significance of 1 year? There is a very important significance. Makla, foreseeable future in 570. 12 months. Where is my chart? Add. Going concern. Any numerics there? Yes, 1 year. At a climax, if this is clear, come on, don't show law of diminishing marginal utility. Come on. 20, climax, 20. 21 is already over. CFS. I won't say whether any adverse. Wait. I have already covered this. Adverse or remarks in respective audit reports. That I've already covered. I won't. Okay. Clause number 20. 20 is regarding unspent CSR. The CSR, even though materially they have not said, you guys know, right? Net profit average. How much you have to spend? Under section 135. You have to spend minimum, 2%. Caro, are you reporting spent or unspent amount? We have spent 1.5. Unspent, meaning 0.5. So, whether any unspent CSR is there in ongoing project and others. And now, if you want me to go in further detail, though it's not there, I will just say in 1 minute and wind it up this. But if there is an ongoing project like building or something like that, unspent CSR, in our example, 0.5%, okay, should be transferred to ongoing project is going on, transferred to a special account. Those who know law say special account within 30 days. Thank you, Surya. Other cases, other than ongoing project, unspent amount, 0.5%. See, government says don't spend that amount for that, you deposit in separate account, 30 days. Now, other cases, other than ongoing project, Schedule 7, within 6 months from the year end, you will deposit. You means company. So, that's just the explanation of section 135. So I'm not writing the numerics here. Cut off. Unspent CSR. With that, guys, can you just celebrate? Let a smile, something which you can give free of cost. Put a smiley. Even those who are watching YouTube, can you put a smiley? I've exceeded my time. I'm really sorry. 2.5 hours. I said, 15 minutes exercise, but still. I'll just give you one more tip. If a question from Caro is asked, with that, we will finish off. Can you wait for that? Anu here. See, Makla, I'll just Sarah, that is just this point is just the explanation of section 135. Ongoing project ആണെങ്കിൽ Sarah within 30 days separate account lo kondu vekkanam. They don't want you to utilize for some other purpose. There is no ongoing project means schedule 7 they have given a list of things. In that we should deposit within 6 months. ഇപ്പോൾ നടക്കുന്ന project ആണെങ്കിൽ 30 days നകം. Other cases 6 months. What that 0.5% in our example unspent should be parked. You should not utilize for declaring dividend or your expense, etc. That's unspent CSR account. So guys, can we go to the question and then we'll rewind up. I'll just show you. Same note only I will send to you. Can I show the question? Okay. Makla, if you are ready, put Q, no. Q, 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 Q. Same note only. This PDF only, I've said I'll post in the channel. So, wait. Ashta Private Limited has fully paid up capital of 140 lakhs. During the year, company had borrowed 15 lakhs each from bank and financial institution. It had a turnover of net of GST 50 lakhs credited into separate account. Will company Caro be applicable? See, there are two versions for this answer. See, I don't want to discuss the question as such. I just wanted you to appreciate like how to write. Whenever this type of question is asked, 3 marks or 4 marks, Start, or final, you can be even asking 5 marks. You have to start with a heading. What heading you will write? Any heading, guys. Heading the mark illa. There is no separate mark. You will write applicability of Caro, whatever it is. Then you will write. Okay, this is just this one. As per para 1 of the order issued, you will explain the points. This is the explanation. Then you will state in the next para, in the given case, finally, Caro is applicable. Examiner applicable also you will highlight. Makla, don't read the answer now. Just understand how to present. Makla, you put the heading. Then provision as per para 1 or para 3, whatever it is. Then you will write what? Explain, elaborate and explain. Don't explain irrelevant things, explain only relevant. Then case, what case they have written, and conclude. In conclusion, you can highlight, like keywords you can highlight. Are we clear with the presentation format of question if asked in Caro? So this PDF I will put it, give me a day, I mean by tomorrow I will put it. And guys, that's it. It was in the, how was Caro? Let me know. We are winding up. Caro said, the chart, did you see? The chart, I think it is very useful thing. And why we took Caro, that's because mainly one topic which is final and common and important, and one of the topic which students feel buying a time edukkum. So that's why I took this topic. And I'm just planning for another session. See, every week, not every week, I will let you know in the group and in my status and in all these things. I will put it into the group, etc. Next one, which I'm planning, is to do a revision of essay series. That will be very short. Short revision. It will be there, like 1 hour only. Like if I'm going to take a 500 series, I'll just be revising. I'm just saying up 500 audit evidence. What all are the things? Just then 501. What are the things? When all these things I will update in the group. Topicum, timeum, everything I will update in the group. Okay, and the session will be up. Yeah, already it's there in the YouTube. You can. Now, let me conclude by saying two things. Lee and I'll come. I was not really well today. Well, I just have back pain because I fell a small thing was happened. But because of your reply from beginning till the end, I never felt like, oh, you guys were so fantastically replying, and big round of applause. And keep this vibe, keep this urge. And I'm really, I should, I'm not bluffing, Kato. The students are my biggest asset. I have two assets. I've told in classes, I guess. One is my son and parents. Second is my students. Yesterday, I was like literally and cried because small incident happened yesterday. And when I came back home, it was very late. And when I came back home, knowing this, students were waiting in the Parya, even not in my home. It's like a flat Parya. They were waiting in the gate for last 2 hours. So I was like, Inda Parya, I don't have words. So I was so happy. Not that, a kutti care. So that's the main reason why this mentoring is also taking, because as I've already told you, rather than faculty, I would be glad if you can call me as a mentor, mainly because, what to say, faculty means teachers and ghosts, right? Mentor means a person who's there with you throughout. So at the same time, I have little constraints of myself because every week. I don't know whether I can keep a session, but I can assure you one thing from my side, I will be available to you anytime, in the sense, daily, whatever message comes to me. Either you can message me in the WhatsApp or in my Insta ID. Great. Okay. In these two, I will be available for you. Only one thing, irrespective of audit marks. Now, let me put that carefully. Final or inter, whatever it is, I need your pass. Cut off. I need your pass when the exam results comes. Now, don't worry about exam when, where. Now, what we have to do is we have to study. Padikia. Padinga. Now, exam results comes. We don't know what will happen. So, my suggestion, as I told you in the beginning of the session, it is Padikia. Your target is May you keep the target, but extended time you can utilize for extra revision or if it is not over. But don't, in case the exam is extended also, please don't revise your targets. Even in the mentoring group, I'm going to keep my schedule only April 15th. Inter and final, both I have mentoring group separately. So final is already taken care of. Inter, I will give you all the details after the session. Those who can wait, kindly wait. Others, you can leave. I will give this recording to you. Okay. And really thank you for your patience. 3 hours, evening, without even break. Hats off. So guys, I'm waiting for your pass and we will meet for the next session soon. And I love you all. And irrespective of auditing mark, auditing, if you get 60, 70, 80, I will be very happy. But unless that pass comes, I won't be happy. So irrespective of auditing, I want each and every one of you to send me pass. So may God bless you. Continue your studies. If you ever feel down, if you don't get anyone else, you can bang on me. I'm here. Okay.